Last second, wiped out Goodson, the freshman. It should have been a blocking foul. You got to stay still. Tilly moved at the end. I thought he moved his foot at the end. Once again, it's a blind pick. You got to tell him. The guy who's guarding Tilly, Carter's got to come up there and say, pick left, pick right. And he got a three-point basket out of that, so the Gonzaga staff is irate. Carter, my prediction, the next time the referees blow the whistle on a call, it's going to go Gonzaga's way.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's attendance, 12,000.
A 10-point edge for the Utah Utes.
Thank you for choosing the Huntsman Center as the premier arena in NCAA basketball.
.10:36 to go in the second here. So it's a 10-point edge now for Utah. And Pete, we saw Utah getting out in transition the last couple of possessions, which is what they did early on for a 14-2 start. When they got out to that great start, it was scoring in transition.
It's like a replay of the first half. Now, I think Gonzaga's going to come back at him, and we'll see what happens. But, right, they're running, they're attacking, their dribble penetration. Dirch is doing a nice job with dribble penetration, and so is Colin Brown, the sophomore from California. So you need guys to get into the lane, penetrate, and then kick out for easy shots. And they're doing a better job of that right now. Let's see if Gonzaga stays in a man-to-man or it goes on. I think they're going to stay in their man. It's interesting it's playing Goodson, the freshman, rather than Jeremy Pargo, the outstanding senior.
Looked like Mark Few was upset about some of the decisions Pargo made in transition, so he's sitting right now with a freshman at the point. Heitfeld swatted out of there by Sean Green. Gonzaga gets it back. Downs misses. Utah wants to run again. Dircher, the kick out to Green, who had the big block, and then he throws it away. Goodson, strong to the hoop, but he misses. Gray there for the follow.
Great tip in by Stephen Gray.
Tip in by number 32.
Under 10 to go, an 8-point game. So the 16th ranked Gonzaga Bulldogs, who have lost 3 of their last 4, including to Portland State, the last time out on the floor 8 days ago. And here they are with another tough road game playing in Salt Lake City. They trail by 12 in the early going. They trail by 8 now. And even with Neville and Kepke sitting, Utah holding on to this now 8-point lead.
Exactly, yeah. The key right now are the wings. Dirch and Colin Brown. You know what I mean? Dirch looks like he's exhausted. Carter, as you mentioned, he missed 2 games in suspension, so he's only been back 1 game, so he looks like he's puffing it. Dirch and Colin Brown, those 2 guys are the key to the game for Utah. They can penetrate, take care of the ball, create some good shots. Utah could have a monumental upset.
One of the biggest wins of the year over Ole Miss and Missouri State for this Utah team, but they've played at such a tough non-conference schedule that they are the top-rated RPI team in the Mountain West Conference, heading into Mountain West Conference play. This would be way bigger than those. Luke Dircher wants to make it happen. Double-digit lead again for the Utes.
Great penetration by Colin Brown. Dircher nailed the 3 from the corner.
Day leans in, blocked by Tilly. How is Utah able to stay in this game with Luke Neville and Tyler Kepke sitting on the bench with 4 personal fouls?
I think Colin Brown's taken over. He's like a point forward. He can penetrate Carter. He leads the team in assists, Colin Brown. So he's doing a nice job with the penetration. Different games at home. So Logan, Utah, it's a tough place. So they're battle tested.
Failed to mention their win over Oregon as well. That's a very good team out of the Pac-10.
It's going to be a long 8 minutes and 40 seconds, boy. It's still a long way to go.
Skip to the corner. Bora somehow keeps it in play. Tilly foul going strong to the hoop.
That's the most aggressive I've seen him play part of this year. I've seen him play 2 or 3 games. Nice bounce pass inside by Bora. Gamble by Austin. They bang. Send it in, big guy. Gets fouled. Now, got to cash the free throws. Aggressive move by Kim Tilly, the junior from France.
Misses the first free throw. You mentioned Utah shooting 77%. That's tops in the Mountain West Conference. Now Day has to sit as he picks up his 4th personal. That's a big loss for Gonzaga. Are you surprised, Pete, that at this point in the game, Day has only 8 points, 0 in the second half?
I'm very surprised. I thought Austin Day was a big key because I didn't think they could guard him.
Pargo's floater won't go. Heitfeld there to help out his fellow senior.
He hasn't been active. He's disappeared parts of this game, Carter, right? Heitfeld just kind of floating around a little bit.
With that follow, Heitfeld now has 10 points and 7 rebounds. He's the only Gonzaga player double-digit scoring. Bothers that pass till he stays with it. Bolden picks it up. Gonzaga down by 9 on the road. Bolden misses, but Pargo there to clean it up. So back-to-back stickbacks for the Zags.
Yep. Got to wrap up the defensive possession. Utah had trouble, if you recall, in the first half, right, with their rebounding. Dirch is dying. He needs an oxygen tent right now.
Day's coming back with 4 at the next chance.
I like that. Got to be aggressive.
Offensive foul. It's on Brown. Seven-point lead for Utah, 7:36 to go. We've had 31 fouls in this game and still 7:36 to go between Utah and Gonzaga. Let's look at the latest.
Yeah, nice penetration by Colin Brown, but he's out of control. Nice step in. Good call by the officials. He took the charge. Nice job by Jeremy Pargo taking the charge now. Luke Neville's back in with 4 fouls. I like that move. It's a gamble card, but you got to play to win. You don't want to be the richest guy in the graveyard with all sorts of guys not in foul trouble. Play to win. Austin Day's back in with 4 fouls. Good aggressive move by both coaches.
5 on the floor now for Gonzaga. It's Day, Pargo, Bolden, Heitfeld, and Stephen Gray. This is Bolden strong to the cup.
This is Bolden's time. He's a money guy. When things get tight, he steps up. He's going to look to post up. He's going to look to score.
Had a great game down the stretch last year in West Coast Conference play. He had 21 versus St. Mary's in a tight game. Brown misses the baseline layup. Pargo runs Gonzaga down by 5.
Great look by Stephen Gray, Carter. A great look, just couldn't finish it.
Gonzaga now 2 for 11 from behind the arc. Foul on Heitfeld, shoving Neville.
Dircher made a heck of a pass on that one, Carter. As it transitioned, Dircher kicks it ahead. They're not looking. Heitfeld didn't see it. Late getting back, foul. Good call by the officials. Once again, Utah shoots 76% from the free throw line coming in now. They're too tired to cash these in down the stretch. Make their free throws, they can win.
Neville 3 for 5 from the stripe, make it 3 for 6 as he misses the front end of a 1-and-1. How big is that?
Giant miss. They look a little tired. Dircher and Neville look a little winded right now.
Bump foul on Bora as Bolden was taking him on the penetration. That's now 9 team fouls on Utah, 3 on Lawrence Bora. So we'll see Matt Bolden to the line for a 1-and-1. Bolden out of Highlands Ranch, Colorado. He was limited to only 5 minutes in the first half because of a couple quick fouls. But as you said, Pete, down the stretch, he could be a key one for Gonzaga.
Yep, he's a 72% free throw shooter. He's a money man. You know, he can score different ways. Inside, post up, drive the ball, can hit the 3. He's really a clutch guy. And with Heitfeld and Austin Day not having their usual big games, it's going to be Bolden now for Gonzaga and Dircher, I think, for Utah.
Pressure in the backcourt.
Yep. A little bit of man traps. Austin Day on the ball.
Kepke's back on the floor with his 4 fouls. He gets out of that trap in the backcourt. It's Brown who sets Utah up in the half court.
I like these high ball screens. Bring the defense away a little bit.
Brown, long 2, no. Heitfeld fumbles it around, but ends up with his 8th rebound. Pargo. Bothered, but he finishes it anyway. Green nearly got a hand on it. Jeremy Pargo able to finish. We've got a 1-point game with 6:06 remaining. Timeout, Utah.
Good timeout by Jim Boylan. Once again, lead slipping down. You're up one. They got the momentum. Pargo pushes the ball up the court really, really well. He's very quick. Gets in the lane. Nice shot fake. Finish it off the glass. Heck of a play by the senior from Chicago.
Jeremy Pargo, whose older brother Gennaro, formerly of Arkansas and the Hornets, now playing in Russia. Pargo worked out for the NBA scouts this summer, but withdrew his name, came back for his senior year. The scoring numbers are down for Pargo, but he's becoming an excellent distributor. He is third in the nation, averaging 7.2 assists a game.
Yeah, doing a great job. Great job passing the ball. He sacrificed himself for his assists.
Now it's time for the